What's going on YouTube? It's Mr. Ferguson here. Once again, thank you guys for coming back for another video here in Central North Carolina. And on this Friday, guys, I thank you for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed the past two videos this week. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Surely helps out to get us out to more people about our little lawn care journey here. So today, guys, I did a mow and we'll just kind of walk the lawn. I don't really have anything. I've been thinking like, what can I do for a Friday video? And I've got a great video coming up soon at the project lawn. I think it's really going to be interesting. We're going to do an application up there pretty soon because we're starting to see some things in the lawn. I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Man, the Lord has really blessed us here in North Carolina, and I would imagine you guys up north as well, with temperatures. Oh my goodness, like I'm out here right now in the evening, Tuesday evening, filming this for you guys, and it's like 70 degrees, 72 degrees. It reminds me of West Virginia. It really does. West Virginia, Beckley, where I'm from, is always about 8 degrees cooler than North Carolina. So we're in the 90s. You get up there, it's like 82, 80 degrees. It's so much cooler. And it really, like, this is amazing for the end of June. We've had rain. I looked at the 7-day forecast. We're like 72, 74. One day we're at like 69 degrees. This is incredible. And so as far as the lawn striper, like we talked about last video, I'm going to keep it on for at least the next couple days. But yes, when we start getting regular 80 degree, 90 degree temperatures, we're going to take that off so the grass can breathe. We're cutting at 4 inches. I'm back at 4 inches, and I'll show you the mow here in a second. It's looking great. And so anyways, let's just walk the lawn, talk about a couple things, and I'll show you what it's looking like right now, because it's looking pretty good. So just as a quick update, we continue to grow here with our Jonathan Green. No new big updates. We do have down here, I'm noticing a little bit of germination, little babies, which I'd imagine this is probably the fescue finally coming about. The grass that you're seeing is the rye. And actually it could be some of the, like way down here, this could be some of the Kentucky bluegrass down there that's starting to sprout up. It's been a while. Same thing back here in all of them. We've got little baby germination, so it's either the fescue or the fescue or the Kentucky bluegrass and this Jonathan Green. So there's an update there. So here's the mow, guys. We went back to 4 inches the last time. I didn't cut. Let's see, today's Tuesday. Literally I waited a week before I cut, so I probably cut half the blade off today. But the lawn is cut at 4 inches. I left the striper on, so I was like, well, at least I'll get one more in because it's cool today. But the next 7 days is supposed to be looking very cool in the 70s. So we did our diagonal cut, as you see, and man, it just looks really good. I've still got a hole down there I need to plug, and over here on this side of the lawn we've got the triple threat that kind of stands out right here if you look at it. I hope she survived. She's perked up a little bit. Looks like it's starting to get its roots down. So, but we're going to have to put some more grass around there a little bit. It's like that was the whole pot. It was a bigger hole than it was grass. And I need to fill in this guy here. The seed that I planted like twice, some of it barely any of it took. So another place I need to do that. So I went around this afternoon and did a lot of the precision glyphosate from Green Shoots. I told you guys I use it a lot, absolutely use it a ton. So I went over in our weed beds, that's what they are right now. And you may see all the dye right there, if you can see the blue on the camera, just trying to kill off, like this is just, you know, I could transplant some of this. So like, Mr. Ferguson, you transplant that. You were just talking about you need extra grass. It's true. I could, but it's too late for these guys. I've already put some of the dye on there, but I tell you, I could use that stuff a lot. I use it a lot. I think it's tremendous, and we're just trying to get rid of some of this mess and kill it off, and we need to mulch it again. But as far as color, that 505 we put down last is looking great. The lawn looks fairly healthy. I know a lot of you guys up north, I'm seeing on Reddit a ton of people saying, what's this in my yard? Please help me identify this weed. And it's Kentucky bluegrass or fescue going to seed. So it's nothing to worry about. But people that aren't into lawn care all the time are kind of freaking out about it. So man, just look at this view. It's looking great. I really hope we can survive this summer. And so far we're doing great, but I hope I'm not jinxing ourselves and we're going to get like an onslaught of 90-degree temperatures after these 70s leave, because it's looking, I mean, just look at that beautiful mow, guys. It's looking amazing. But I saw something over here, and I'm trying to think as I walk, where the heck did I see that at? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so I saw something. It's back. It's time. and I put some glyphosate on it. But there you go. There's our buddy. I'll give the newbies time to say, what the heck is that, before I tell you. But you can tell it's running across the top of the ground, and I just broke some of it off. But that's wild Bermuda right there. And so it is popping up in our plant bed. And so you see some of the fescue I'm actually trying to kill down here. Actually, I might stain my brick right there, unfortunately. Dummy Mr. Ferguson. But that is wild Bermuda. Had a good conversation with my brother down there at Wilmington. We're going to be going down there Memorial Day. Actually, maybe when you watch this, I may be on the way there. But he's trying to get some Bermuda planted. They were supposed to plant some in his yard. Don't look like it's coming up. But wild Bermuda is on the move. So fescue lawn care people like me, be aware. If you're like we talked about in my Sunday video, where I did basically a devotional about the Bible and things of that nature, where it applies absolutely to lawn care, where the poa triv is dying off, where our grass is thin in some areas. Guess what? Wild Bermuda, like that guy, is just waiting to filter in and come up. And you may or may not see that. If you put down pre-emergent, it should hold it back for a while. But clearly, I don't spray these beds over here with pre-emergent. So that's why it's funny to see him pop up here. I've seen none of that over here, but most of the time when we do, remember where we were fighting it last year, guys? We were fighting it right in this area over here in my lawn. So I'm keeping an eye on it. But as I mowed, I saw no wild Bermuda. But when I saw that, I'm like, okay, it's out, it's creeping around. But man, again, I told you about the pressure washing. It looks so much better over here. But yeah, I mean, this is just showing you the mow this Friday, because I don't know what else. I did find a snake, so I guess he got hit by the mower. He looks kind of dead there. So, but the grass, remember, we didn't put any of the foreplay over here, but we've had rain recently, so this looks fine. This is the non-foreplay / hydrotane area, but it looks great. It looks fine, but no signs of Bermuda. But if you're saying, Mr. Ferguson, sharpen your blades, they are sharp. I've only cut with them like 4 times, but just walking the road here, this is where typically, if you're new to my channel, like some of this, we may start seeing some wild Bermuda back here. Like that might be some actually right here that I just broke off some wild Bermuda, but it's going to start coming, you know, because it's going to be on the surface here. It's going to be on the road. But as far as in my fescue so far, I'm not seeing any, which is great, because pre-emergent, you know, it may or may not stop. I'm sitting there saying pre-emergent. It's not a weed. Bermuda is a grass. So it's likely not going to stop Bermuda, Mr. Ferguson. So let me correct myself saying that earlier. Somebody probably already hit enter on their comments saying, Mr. Ferguson, pre-emergent's not going to stop Bermuda. It is a grass. They are 100% correct. But we don't want it to thin, and that's why we need to keep it watered. We want to keep it healthy. That's why I'm using foreplay / hydrotane, so that we don't get Bermuda popping up in the fescue areas that we don't want to fight it. This looks like a bare area that I haven't really paid attention to. So that almost looks like, hey, that almost looks like some bent grass or something. Comment if you know what that is. That looks like some like golf course stuff. Look at that. So down in there, it's, you know, I know that they would cut this short like on the greens. And yeah, let me know what you think, because that area really stands out. If you look at it like there's like a patch here that kind of looks like bent grass or something like that. So let me know what your thoughts are there. But anyways, you guys get the point. You've seen my lawn 1,000 times, but everything just with the cooler temperatures, we're hydrated. Nothing is stressing out right now because of the cooler temperatures, and we've had rain. So it's been one of the best Mays that I've ever done lawn care in the last 5 years, for sure. And so just rounding it out, we'll come back here and just walk real fast. Again, not seeing much in the way of weeds either, so our pre-emergent is still working, but the mow looks great. And I did some more of the precision glyphosate on the little weed beds over here. Weed beds, I keep calling them weed beds. The tree beds or mulch beds over here. And so on some of the areas to the left as well. And so there you go, there you have it. And that's just, I love this angle with the up and down and the diagonal, the way it checkers like that. I just think that is so cool. I really hate to lose that, but again, if we begin to see fungus in our yard, the health of the grass is more important than the visual like this. But thank you guys for tuning in for just a quick mow review / weed Bermuda review. We're seeing it pop up. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you have a fantastic Memorial Day weekend. We should be back here Monday with another video. If not, I'll catch you on Wednesday. God bless. Take it easy.